many tweaks due to some recent MLS call-ups. Michel is up top with Anderson with Palacio, with the same midfield trio of Iskandarian, Dillon, and Gozo. Rivera gets his second start in 2024, with Holt and Storley being the only holdovers in the defensive line for Mark Lowy from LAFC to today. Willie McKay will also make his start back in net after being in net for that 2-0 shutout against LAFC. And for Serge Dinkota, he has to change up a lot of things as well. In the huge absence, rather, Monarchs are eliminated if they lose straight up or if they at all go to penalties with a Houston win. Timbers2 will be eliminated with a loss, and if Houston can win in penalties or a penalty kick loss with a Houston regulation win. Keyshawn Ferdinand wants to chip it upward, and he's got a man. Attempted to go for center. Josh Penn couldn't quite get there, just punched away. Rebound, bounce away, and that one is held on by William Mackey. He had to make two beautiful saves to keep. So that long ball attempted there. It was a wide open lane on the initial feed out from Keyshawn Ferdinand. The intended feed there was for Penn. It was punched out, and the rebound for Noah Santos couldn't go through. Luis Rivera to take an in-swinger. Rivera settles, bobbles towards net, and Griffin Dillon gave it a go, but it comes into the hands of Ryan Bilichuk. Distance try with Sawyer Jura, just out of his reach. The 18-year-old Jura making his 20th start in MLS Next Pro. 16 of those 20 have come in 2024. And that ball that sailed over Jura's head will do it for the first out of 45. Timbers2, all yellow. Left to right is where they will be. Ryan Lee and our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, we welcome you back to America First Field here in Sandy. Eric Holt will take it back, as he and Monarchs have done a really good job really keeping the possession in the offensive half so far, at least in the last 5 minutes. Already starting things off quick with a corner and continuing with possession. Quick cut inside is Iskandarian. Comes off a couple of bodies in yellow, but Gozo recovers. Not quite, he let someone fall out of play because he knew that Monarchs will take the corner. Neither team have yet to find the back of the net. For Real Monarchs, they're hoping that this is it. Preparing for an outswinger in the 51st minute. Headed down and out. Last off of a Monarch, so it will be a goal kick for Bilichuk. Houston and Tacoma, they kicked off only minutes ago. They are under 8 minutes. They're about 8 minutes in. They haven't found anything on the board either. However, Dynamo Dos, they are in Tacoma today against a Defiant squad looking to get a home playoff match. Monarchs a little bit too aggressive on that last tackle. Coming off of a streak with 6 unbeaten out of 7. It has allowed them to really be mentally ready for some of these challenges that they'll face, even though they've had an understanding pretty much the entire season that nothing's going to come easy for them, as they wanted to go deep offside regardless. Flag goes up. Quick try into the area, doesn't quite find its way through, but it does cross the end line, so it will be another Monarchs corner. It's 7 for Monarchs. Timbers haven't accumulated a single one yet. Has not really been a lot of long-term possession in the opposing end for T2. As Monarchs have been able to get their way, they just haven't busted down the door yet. They get ready for an outswinger. Crowd in the area, they score! Real Monarchs open up the scoring off of the corner. 10 minutes in, and it's Noel Caliscan off the bench and on the board. It took 7 corners, but finally, Real Monarchs broke through. That was Caliscan and Perugia. They were right there. Caliscan was the one who got the header through, as the substitute bangs in the first. Gozo goes to center. Couldn't connect with the intended target. That looked like it was Perugia in the area, but Monarchs already on the press to potentially make something go. Too much so, however. Now a chance for Timbers. They go the other way, and it's kicked out by Mackey. Still up for grabs, and Monarchs clear. One last try from the, well, let's look at the last try. That nice little skip pass in order to find the open man. Just got driven in, but Mackey was up to the task. Timbers just trying not to let anything overwhelm them. Monarchs trying to double down. They go from distance, nothing available, as it just goes straight towards the end line. They have to go on the road for their final 2 games of the season. Both of them very much on the Monarchs try to attack the area, contact outside the box, and it will go the other direction. Too much on the attack for Real Monarchs. Jones-Riley. Try to go for a throw-in, just has to reset in order to do things right a second time around. Timbers2 on the attack. Try from distance. Nice leg in front with Storley. Now a chance for a quick slip and slide by Ferdinand. Too much in front of the back line. Offside, Portland Timbers 2. So a couple of substitutions are on the docket for both sides. So it is going to be a trio of substitutions, 2 for Timbers, 1 for Monarchs. Omar Marquez, he's a substitute, just not in this last window. But he's got it, working on another substitute, tries to go in, loose ball in front, and Gozo scores! Some friendly fire is in the benefit of Real Monarchs. They're up 2-0. Just as the substitutions happen, some substitutes make both of theirs of the whole game beyond the 80. Punched out by Mackey. That might have been an attempt straight at goal. Still in Portland's possession. Three and a half minutes to go of 90. Linares took a clip there from Marquez. That is most certainly going to draw a whistle. And that will be a straight red for Omar Marquez. That is the 5th substitution made by Mark Lowry. In-swinger upcoming for Timbers. Got cut off by a blue jersey before coming out of play. Goes off of the back of Caliscan and eventually sent with all the power in the world from Perugia. Final minute of regulation. Chip into the area, too high for Bunbury. Jones-Riley has to pursue before it's sent and dumped out by Real Monarchs. Quick feed through, but it went past anyone. So it's just going to be a lay down for William Mackey as Blake Pope was not quick enough to it. We've got another 3 minutes here in Salt Lake. We're going to be here for another 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Perugia got the head on, but no clear possession, and now quick ship away here from Noah Caliscan. Caliscan in front, Perugia could have gotten the brace. Jordan Perugia, Noel Caliscan, they were all over this one. Caliscan with the hustle to get to that ball to even provide Perugia with the opportunity. He gets spotted off by Alba. And Alba, he has jersey yanked on, so that's gonna draw a whistle, and I'm sure Monarchs are get the 3 points that they need to stay alive in the playoff race.